For all practical purposes, there are two kinds of energy, anabolic and catabolic. Anabolic describes energy that's constructive, it's expanding, fueling, healing, and very growth oriented. Anabolic energy helps you move forward and achieve positive, long term successful results, and it's useful in leading others in the same direction. Using anabolic energy allows you to have a more complete and conscious view of what's going on around you and to more easily come up with solutions and innovations. Catabolic energy, on the other hand, that's draining, resisting, and contracting energy. So while catabolic energy provides you with an energetic boost to combat what you perceive to be a stressful situation, it's also very distracting and it can act like a blinder through which you only see a limited view of a situation. And that then reduces the choices that are available to you. So it might offer some short term benefits, but when we're using it on a long term basis, it imparts mental, emotional, and physical tolls that are potentially destructive to not only you, but your organization and potentially all of those around you. Our research shows that the most successful leaders in life are those with high levels of anabolic energy. Those who lead using catabolic energy can get results in the short term. However, they can't sustain success. So, no matter who you are or what you do in life, increasing your anabolic energy level will help you better perform whatever it is that you do. When you think about leadership, think of it simply as an integration where influence occurs. The influence can be positive or negative. It can be focused consciously or unintentionally, and the impact can be minimal or maximal. A leader is an individual in the interaction who knowingly or unknowingly creates a greater influence on the other person or on themselves. Our world tends to define leaders and therefore leadership within the context of formally defined roles found within corporations, small businesses, nonprofit groups, and political and community organizations. And that definition of leader makes sense, even if it is somewhat incomplete. True leaders, however, are not confined to office walls, and they're not limited to specific positions within those walls, but they're found in families and groups, sports, education, health fields, and within all levels and roles in small and large organizations. If I asked you to consider 5 people who've had a tremendous influence or impact on your life, I'd be willing to bet that not all 5 would be direct managers at work. At IPEC, we believe that everyone is a leader, either by choice or default, and that every interaction presents the opportunity to lead and have a positive impact on others and ourselves. Even the thoughts we choose to think can lead us into an anabolic or a catabolic experience. Energy leadership teaches individuals to consciously choose to use their ability to influence and impact others and themselves to bring about results that are positive for themselves, for others, for their organizations, and its stakeholders. So the question isn't whether you are a leader, the question is, how will you lead? So, do you think your current leadership is primarily catabolic or anabolic? Let's find out. If you're curious about how you're currently leading yourself and others, click video number 3 to learn about the 7 levels of energy or the 7 distinct ways that you can show up and lead.